5 things a foolish man always says to reveal the menda man's words are never accidental. Long before his results show up in life, his language quietly exposes his mindset, emotional maturity, and level of self-awareness. Intelligence is not proven by how loudly someone speaks or how confident they sound, but by how responsibly they choose their words. A foolish man does not realize that his repeated phrases shape his identity and reputation. These phrases feel normal to him because he has said them for years, but to an observant mind, they reveal avoidance, ego, fear, and immaturity. This video is not meant to mock or judge, but to create awareness. If any of these statements feel familiar, that discomfort is not an insult, it is an invitation to grow. 1. I know everything. The death of Ing when a man says he knows everything. He unknowingly announces the end of his growth. This phrase does not come from intelligence, but from insecurity disguised as confidence. A foolish man believes admitting ignorance makes him look weak, so he blocks advice, dismisses feedback, and resists new perspectives. Over time, this mindset isolates him. He stops improving at work, struggles in relationships, and repeats the same mistakes while wondering why nothing changes. Truly intelligent men understand that learning never ends. They listen more than they speak and ask questions even when they appear knowledgeable. The moment a man believes he has nothing left to learn, life stops teaching him anything new. 2. That's just how I am, excusing bad CHLS phrase, is one of the most dangerous sentences a man can say because it turns flaws into permanent identity. A foolish man uses it to justify anger, laziness, disrespect, or emotional coldness. Instead of improving, he protects his comfort zone. He confuses self-acceptance with self-neglect. Growth requires discomfort, reflection, and effort, but this sentence shuts the door on all 3. Intelligent men understand that personality is flexible and character is built through discipline. They do not deny their weaknesses, they work on them. A man who refuses to evolve slowly becomes a burden to himself and to everyone around him. 3. It's not my fault, the language of victimhood. Foolish man avoids responsibility because he believes accountability equals shame. He blames circumstances, people, bad luck, or timing for every setback in his life. This mindset feels safe in the moment, but it quietly destroys his power. When a man refuses to take ownership, he also refuses control. Growth only begins when responsibility is accepted. Intelligent men understand that fault and responsibility are not the same. Even when something is unfair, they still ask what they can do better. A man who constantly blames others stays stuck in the same place, repeating the same failures under different names. 4. I'll do it tomorrow. Delayed life. Delayed success. This sentence sounds harmless, but it is the anthem of wasted potential. A foolish man uses tomorrow as a hiding place for fear, discomfort, and lack of discipline. He believes motivation will magically appear later, not realizing that action creates motivation, not the other way around. Every time this phrase is repeated, self-trust weakens. Dreams remain ideas, goals remain plans, and confidence slowly erodes. Intelligent men understand that progress is built through imperfect action taken today. They do not wait to feel ready. They act and become ready through effort. Tomorrow is useful only when today has been used well. 5. I don't care. Emotional laziness disguised as strength. Of foolish man often believes that caring less makes him stronger. He uses indifference as armor, thinking emotions are weaknesses that should be suppressed. In reality, this phrase reflects emotional avoidance, not control. Caring is not the problem, uncontrolled reactions are. When a man stops caring, he disconnects from purpose, ambition, and meaningful relationships. Intelligent men care deeply, but respond wisely. They protect their emotions without killing them. A man who truly does not care eventually finds that life does not care back. Foolish words to wise alliance. Every word a man repeatedly speaks becomes a brick in the foundation of his life. Foolish phrases feel comfortable because they protect the ego, but they quietly block growth. Wisdom is not about speaking more. It is about choosing words that build discipline, awareness, and responsibility. The goal is not perfection, but consciousness. By observing and correcting these phrases, a man begins transforming not just his language, but his future. A wise man does not speak to defend his ego. He speaks to improve his life.